Hey everybody, it's Psychic Hunter David. Well, it's Thursday morning. Can you believe the days and the weeks going by? I mean, tomorrow's Friday, and then we're moving into mid-January. Well, I think spring will be here before you know it. The thing that's really fascinating about having a plus 10 degree day, Celsius that is that this is always an appetizer as far as I'm concerned. This is not a mid-January thaw. This is sort of giving us an indication that the weather will be unstable yet. More than likely, by the time we get into mid-March, which is not far away, that's 2 months, we're going to probably be into far warmer weather than norm, or the old norm. Anyway, who knows? Whatever it is, climatization, whatever. All I can say is bring it on. And I was reading a thing about how the light gets longer, and it's going to be much longer, be 45 minutes longer than right before the holidays. By the time in 2 weeks, by the time we get to the end of January, that right there is a plus. Anyway, I am working. I do have some availabilities today. I do want to get a few things done this morning. One of the things that's really interesting, as I mentioned yesterday, I mentioned for a few days, obviously we're moving toward that new moon in Capricorn. You're going to see a lot of things take place. I mean, this is a culmination. It's not a culmination on a miniature level. This is a culmination on a large level, and it's going to go right across the whole spectrum. As I've said, Libras have to be very careful with their health. If anybody that is Libra has been sick over the last few years, you have to understand that that return of those energies that had started up in the summer where, Libras were saying to me, oh, I was feeling great, and I was feeling a lot better, and blah, blah, blah. Well, sure, because you initially had that energy, but now it's slid back since the fall into Pisces, both Neptune and Saturn, which are the opposition to Libra over these years, and you've got Jupiter there, so things are expanding, and at the same time, you're going to end up having this opposition, and whatever's gone on over these last few years, take it the last 3 to 4 years, you have to be very, very careful that doesn't replicate into really serious trouble. And I think I mentioned that on the 3-card focus. Libras, yeah, you got to be careful. This is not an easy time. And, anybody with Libra ascendant, moon in Libra, you just got to be careful. And I'm not saying that out of spite. I'm saying it out of astrology, because Saturn opposition and Neptune opposition mean kind of almost believing, are they working with me or against me? And then this pressure of Saturn saying, accountability, be professional, know what you're talking about, it said. So there's a lot of stuff going to go on. But we'll talk about all the different signs as things progress. That's just a whopper, because I know that's coming. Next week, when Neptune leaves Pisces and goes to Aries, and then in 2 weeks, and then when Saturn leaves in the middle of, by the middle of February. Anyway, I'm around. I hope you guys have a wonderful day today. You heard it here first. Get out and enjoy. It's going to be +4 in Toronto today, and more tomorrow +10. Raining or whatever, get an umbrella. Get out and enjoy. You heard it here first. Cheers. Have a great day.